Hi, everyone. This is Sarah Reitmeyer, the Chief Science Officer for Public Square Analytics. And I wanted to share with you today something new that we have to offer. If you've been following our blog posts or our company, you know that we have our Voxify product, which recommends posts for community leaders. In addition, we develop custom dashboards to help you get ideas from peer organizations and follow along with pages on Facebook that you want to be able to index and search. So we created this North Carolina County Facebook posts dashboard that I want to share with you as an exemplar of some of the tools that we can build for you and for your organization. So in this dashboard, you see that elected officials or other leaders from North Carolina can search county pages Facebook posts. You can choose a date range you want to search. So I'm going to show you an example here. I've created the date range to be between last month, this day, and this month, this day. And let's say I want to search a keyword I'm interested in seeing. What of all these county Facebook pages posted about a particular topic, right? So let me say recycling. So I'm going to put in recycling and then, and then I'm going to search, right? And I'm going to see all the counties. So behind this dashboard are the feeds of approximately 90 counties from North Carolina and all of their official Facebook pages and their posts. So we can see right up front here in the frequency of posts about recycling per day over the month that we've queried, which is the last month. So from July 7th through August 6th. And you can see here we have, on average, a spike here, but at most 2 posts per day. So this is not a topic which is frequently posted about by these counties. You have a word cloud here of different words and topics which are related to recycling that these counties are interested in. And you also have a view of which counties post about this particular topic the most. So New Hanover posts the most. They posted 5 posts that include the word recycling over the past month. And then other counties are lesser, Orange, Pitt, etc. The other thing that is available for this customer, for this dashboard, is a link to the Facebook posts that contain reference to recycling. So if we look at the first one, for example, this Gaston County post, we can see that this county government Facebook page is posting just information for their constituents about the phone numbers to call for recycling center in each of these areas. If we look at the next post from New Hanover, we can see a post about sustainability and water treatment, and an effort that the New Hanover County government is making towards sustainability, and the hashtags they're using. Keep NHC green, and then a website. So what does this offer to you as a community leader or as a official organization? First, I would suggest it offers an understanding of the frequency of posts about this topic, right? So you can see, in total, we're dealing here with, let's see, 20 entries. So 20 posts in the county of North Carolina, counties of North Carolina that have to do with recycling in the past month. So this may not be the most frequent post. On the other hand, had we selected, let's say, water, right, we may get a broader range. And you can search that range and see, okay, let's see how many posting we got water. So take a moment. And so you can see what is the frequency of posts, what is the cadence of posts, which counties care about these topics, and what are they posting about? Here we have many more, right? So we see that we have 100 entries about water in the past month, and we can go to one of these posts and find out what they're posting about, right? So water is vague enough that we'll have things about water resources, but also here, this post is about a warning about flash flooding. So you can see the range of topics, right? So one thing that's important in these types of solutions for our customers is that we can understand the typical pulse and frequency of online engagement around these topics. Another thing we can see is we can drill down on the approaches to content which works, right? So we can look here at this post, for example, from the Wake County government, and we can see, okay, they have this flash flood warning, this severe weather update. On the other hand, New Haven, we can see, oh, sorry, New Hanover, we can see, this post, oh, it comes up again, the same recycling post we had, and we can see, okay, 6 likes, versus this one. What are they posting about? Oh, interesting. Okay, so this one is great. It's an emergency management post, how there's weather update, and you can see, okay, 4 likes. So here are the types of content that are being posted. Here's the amount of engagement that they're receiving. The other important fact about, I think, this type of service is that you can check as a elected official or as a community leader whether your postings are covering the types of topics that others are addressing. So, for example, you can see others are addressing sharing phone numbers of important resources or covering warnings when there is, let's just pick this one, when there are weather events. This one, we have sort of an outreach opportunity. This congressperson is posting about their activities in the community. And so you can see that kind of get ideas for the sorts of posts that other peer organizations are sharing and the kind of traction that they're receiving. Most importantly, you can drill down on a topic to think about the ways that your peers are handling the social media for this topic, the kinds of messaging that you feel are aligned with your county and your constituents, and go from there.